So, group riding. I want you to think about 3 things when we're group riding to keep us safe. Because it's really important that we stay safe while we're riding. Falling on the road, not fun. Yeah, not fun at all, it hurts. Okay, the first thing that you want to think about is do not overlap the wheel of the person in front of you. Okay? You always want to make sure there's a space between your front wheel and the back wheel of the person in front of you. No overlapping wheels. The second most important thing when we're riding in a group is your thumb has to be wrapped around the brake lever or the handlebar. Why would that be?
Because if you have your hand like this, you could slip off.
And if your hand slips off the bar, what happens? You crash! Yeah, yeah. And you know what? It can happen so fast that you have no idea how it happened. Rule number 3. You always have to be looking where you're going. Always look ahead. Not down here, but look ahead. Where you're going to go. So rule number 1. No overlapping wheels. Right. Rule number 2. Wrap your thumbs. Right. Rule number 3.
And look ahead of you.
Look ahead. All right. Good. Okay. So group riding. Sometimes you're riding 2x2. Sometimes you're riding single file. Why would you ride single file? Smaller road where it's narrower, right? If it's busy, or maybe on the bike path. Single file on the bike path, right? Because it's usually very narrow and there's other people. Yeah, so sometimes you have to ride. It's nice to ride side by side because you can talk with the person and you can share the ride a little bit better. Sometimes you have to ride single file too. So first we're going to ride 2x2, and I want to show you how we change off of the front when you're riding 2x2, because you want to sometimes be at the front, sometimes be in the draft, right? The person who's on the left is going to move forward and come over here. Both of us are going to move as far as we can to the right, and the rest of the group will pass on the left. That's it. So it's walking slowly. Okay, Alex, you're going to come in. You're going to look and come in over here to the left, and I'm going to come in. So okay. Okay, the next 2 pull off. Okay, and the next 2 following come through. There we go. After you pull off, you don't stop pedaling, but you have less pedal pressure, so you start to slow down. You don't use your brakes, just less pedal pressure. And then you look back, and then find the wheel to follow in behind. Okay, so riding single file. Like we said, sometimes you have to ride single file. Following those rules, no overlapping wheels, right? Really important when you're riding single file, you're looking ahead, making sure you can put your head in a place where you can look ahead and see what's coming. To change position off the front, same idea. I'm just going to pull off to the right without braking, without slowing down, right? And I'm just going to start slowing down. You guys going to roll through. Okay. As I'm drifting back, as I get to the end, Nolan knows he's the last rider. He's going to say, last rider, which means it helps me realize that I can get into the group really easily. And when Alex drops back, I'll be the last rider, and I'm going to tell him, last rider, and then he can drop in behind me easily. Now, here's a question. When should I take a drink of water? When you're at the back. When should I blow my nose? When you're at the back, right? I don't want your snot on me.